Do you find yourself staring at the ceiling every single night at exactly 3 a.m., wondering why your brain suddenly decided to switch on? You've been told it's just stress or that you're getting older, but that is a dangerous lie. This isn't a sleep problem, it is a metabolic emergency. Your body is screaming for help because your hormones are out of balance, and that 3 a.m. wake-up call is the exact same reason why you seem to lose belly fat no matter how hard you try. In this video, we are stripping away the myths about insomnia to reveal the shocking connection between your liver, your blood sugar, and your waistline. You will discover why your late-night habits are forcing your body to store fat instead of burning it, and how a simple shift in your timing can trigger massive fat burning while you sleep. We are going to reset your cortisol levels and fix your internal clock so you can finally boost metabolism and wake up feeling refreshed instead of exhausted. By the end of this deep dive, you will have a clear roadmap to lose weight healthily by working with your biology rather than against it. If you are tired of feeling wired but tired and want to finally eliminate abdominal fat while reclaiming your sanity, you cannot afford to miss a single second of this explanation. This is the ultimate guide to mastering your fitness from the inside out and achieving the weight loss results you've been searching for. The phenomenon of waking up in the middle of the night is often dismissed as a minor inconvenience. Yet it serves as a profound biological signal that your internal systems are operating in a state of high alert survival. When we talk about weight loss and the pursuit of a leaner physique, we often focus exclusively on the calories we consume during the day, completely ignoring the fact that the most critical fat-burning processes are designed to occur while we are unconscious. If you are consistently waking up at 3 a.m., your body has effectively flipped a switch from growth and repair to emergency glucose production. This is usually the result of a massive cortisol spike triggered by a drop in blood sugar, a process that is intimately tied to how much slimming success you will have. To lose weight fast, many people resort to extreme deficits that actually worsen this midnight awakening. As the brain perceives a lack of fuel as a mortal threat, this perceived threat causes the adrenal glands to dump stress hormones into your system, which not only jolts you awake with a racing heart, but also completely halts any progress you are making to lose belly fat. This cycle creates a metabolic environment where your body becomes terrified of releasing stored energy, leading to stubborn plateaus and a total breakdown in your mental health resources and resilience. Understanding the relationship between insulin and sleep is the first step toward a true boost metabolism strategy. When you consume high-carbohydrate meals or sugary snacks late in the evening, you force your insulin levels to skyrocket. Insulin is an anabolic storage-focused hormone. Its presence strictly forbids the body from accessing fat stores. Therefore, if insulin is high when you go to bed, your body cannot transition into the deep restorative phase of sleep where growth hormone is released to facilitate fat burning. Instead, as the insulin eventually clears the glucose from your blood, your levels crash. This hypoglycemic event is what triggers the brain to wake you up. It's as a desperate attempt to get you to eat or to force the liver to release sugar into the bloodstream. This is why following healthy meal plans that emphasize low glycemic foods in the evening is so vital for anyone trying to eliminate abdominal fat. You aren't just eating for calories. You are eating to manage the hormonal signaling that dictates whether you stay asleep or spend your night tossing and turning. By stabilizing your blood sugar, you provide your brain with a steady stream of energy, allowing you to lose weight healthily without the constant interference of stress-induced wakefulness. Furthermore, the state of your liver plays a central role in this nocturnal drama. In a healthy metabolism, the liver should be able to maintain stable blood glucose levels for hours through a process called gluconeogenesis. However, for those struggling with insulin resistance or a buildup of visceral fat, the liver becomes distracted or inefficient. This inefficiency is a major roadblock for anyone looking for effective weight loss tips that actually work long-term. When the liver fails to provide the brain with the glucose it needs during the night, the body has no choice but to use cortisol, the stress hormone's backup generator. This cortisol not only wakes you up but also specifically targets the breakdown of muscle tissue to create sugar, while simultaneously signaling the body to store more abdominal fat. This is a devastating double whammy for your fitness goals. You end up losing the metabolic engine muscle while gaining the very fat you are trying to lose. To break this cycle, you must address the underlying insulin resistance that is clogging your system. This isn't just about slimming down for the mirror, it's about restoring the fundamental biological pathways that allow your body to rest. Many people find that their mental health resources are depleted because they are perpetually exhausted, yet they don't realize that their diet is the primary driver of their anxiety and insomnia. When you prioritize weight loss healthily, you are essentially teaching your body how to be metabolically flexible again. Metabolic flexibility is the ability to switch between burning sugar and burning fat seamlessly. If you can't make that switch, you will always be a slave to your next meal and your 3 a.m. wake-up call. To truly boost metabolism, you need to create a window of time where insulin is low enough for the body to remember how to use its own fat stores for fuel. This is the secret to why some people can sleep 8 hours straight and wake up leaner, while others wake up at 3 a.m. feeling bloated and tired. It all comes down to the hormonal environment you create before you even lay your head on the pillow. By focusing on nutrient-dense healthy meal plans and avoiding the trap of late-night snacking, You set the stage for a night of uninterrupted fat burning. This transition is essential for anyone who wants to lose weight fast without sacrificing their long-term health or their sanity. The connection between sleep quality and loose belly fat cannot be overstated. High levels of nighttime cortisol are like a fertilizer for visceral fat cells. These cells are particularly sensitive to stress hormones, and they respond by expanding and becoming more metabolically active in a negative way, releasing inflammatory cytokines that further disrupt your sleep and your fitness. It becomes a self-perpetuating loop. The fat causes poor sleep, and the poor sleep causes more fat. To interrupt this, you have to realize that the 3 a.m. wake-up is not a sign that you need more sleep medication. It's a sign that you need to change your metabolic inputs, whether you are looking to eliminate abdominal fat for aesthetic reasons or to improve your cardiovascular health. The solution starts with managing your hormones through timing and composition of your food. When you align your eating habits with your natural circadian rhythms, you unlock a level of weight loss that feels effortless because you are no longer fighting your own survival instincts. This is the foundation of a lifestyle that promotes slimming and vitality simultaneously, ensuring that every hour of sleep is working in your favor to transform your body and your mind. The delicate dance between melatonin and cortisol is the governing force behind your ability to achieve sustained weight loss and maintain a high-functioning nervous system. Many people believe that sleep is simply a passive state of rest, but in reality, it is a highly active metabolic window where your body decides whether to prioritize fat burning or energy conservation. When the sun goes down, your brain is programmed to release melatonin, the hormone of darkness, which signals every cell in your body to prepare for repair. However, melatonin does more than just make you drowsy. It acts as a direct antagonist to cortisol. If your evening environment is flooded with artificial blue light from smartphones and television screens, you are essentially telling your brain that it is still midday. This suppression of melatonin keeps your cortisol levels abnormally high, which is a primary reason why people struggle to lose belly fat even when they are dieting strictly. This hormonal mismatch creates a wired but tired state where you might fall asleep from pure exhaustion, but your internal chemistry is still revved up, leading to that inevitable 3 a.m. awakening. To truly boost metabolism, you must respect the darkness signal, allowing your body to lower its internal temperature and transition into the deep, fat-oxidizing stages of sleep that are essential for long-term fitness. Beyond light exposure, the substances we consume to unwind often act as metabolic saboteurs that prevent us from being able to lose weight fast. Alcohol is perhaps the most misunderstood culprit in the 3 a.m. wake-up cycle. While a glass of wine might help you drift off initially by increasing GABA activity in the brain, its subsequent metabolism is a disaster for your slimming goals. As the body breaks down alcohol, it prioritizes clearing the toxin over all other metabolic processes, including the regulation of blood sugar. This leads to a reactive hypoglycemic dip a few hours into the night, forcing a massive adrenaline surge to stabilize the brain. This adrenaline is what causes you to wake up in a sweat, with your mind racing, effectively killing any chance of restorative rest and halting your ability to eliminate abdominal fat. Furthermore, alcohol fragments your sleep architecture, depriving you of the REM cycles necessary for emotional regulation and maintaining your mental health resources. If you are serious about finding effective weight loss tips that stick, you must recognize that the nightcap is actually a metabolic trap that keeps you tethered to a cycle of inflammation and fat storage. The role of visceral fat, or the deep abdominal fat stored around your organs, cannot be ignored when discussing sleep quality. This type of fat is not just a dormant storage site, it is an active endocrine organ that pumps out inflammatory chemicals called cytokines. These cytokines create a state of chronic low-grade inflammation that interferes with the brain's ability to regulate the sleep-wake cycle for those looking to lose weight healthily. Understanding this internal inflammation is key. Visceral fat is also heavily linked to obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where the airway collapses during sleep, leading to frequent micro-awakening. Even if you don't remember waking up, these episodes trigger a survival response that floods the body with cortisol and adrenaline, making it nearly impossible to boost metabolism or achieve a state of deep fat burning. By focusing on healthy meal plans that reduce systemic inflammation, you can begin to shrink these visceral fat stores, which in turn improves your breathing and allows for the uninterrupted sleep required for total body transformation. This is a critical component of any fitness journey that many people overlook in favor of simple calorie counting. Addressing the 3 a.m. wake-up call requires a fundamental shift in how we view our daily schedule and our weight loss strategies. The modern world has disconnected us from our natural biological rhythms, leading to a state of circadian mismatch that is a primary driver of the obesity epidemic. When you eat late at night, you are providing a fuel source at a time when your body is biologically programmed to be tapping into its own reserves. This prevents you from being able to lose belly fat because of the presence of nutrients and the resulting insulin spike. Keep the body in an anabolic, storage-oriented state. To reverse this, you must implement weight loss tips that emphasize early time-restricted feeding. By closing your eating window several hours before bed, you allow your insulin levels to drop to a baseline that permits the liver to take over glucose management smoothly. This transition is what separates those who successfully lose weight fast from those who remain stuck in a cycle of fatigue and weight gain. Realigning your habits with your biology is the most powerful way to reclaim your health and ensure that your mental health resources are preserved through consistent high-quality rest. As you begin to implement these changes, you will notice that your cravings for sugar and processed carbohydrates start to diminish. This is because your brain is no longer operating in a state of emergency fuel deprivation every night. When you sleep through the night without a cortisol spike, your levels of ghrelin, the hunger hormone, remain low, while leptin, the satiety hormone, remains high. This hormonal balance is the secret weapon of anyone who manages to slimming down and stay there. It makes following healthy meal plans feel natural rather than a chore. You are no longer fighting your biology. You are working with it to eliminate abdominal fat and build a body that is resilient and energetic. This holistic approach to weight loss healthily ensures that you aren't just losing numbers on the scale, but actually improving your cellular function and metabolic flexibility. When you master your sleep, you master your metabolism, and the physical results in your fitness and appearance will follow as a direct consequence of that internal harmony. If you're waking up at 3 a.m. and can't seem to lose that stubborn belly fat, I want you to know you're not alone, and it's not your fault. Your body is trying to tell you something important. It's signaling a broken metabolism, stuck in a sugar-burning cycle that leaves you exhausted and frustrated. But what if I told you there's a way to finally end this cycle, achieve sustainable weight loss, and wake up feeling refreshed? The answer lies in restoring your metabolic flexibility. This isn't about another restrictive diet. It's about re-educating your body to use its own fat for fuel. When you become a fat burner instead of a sugar burner, your brain gets a steady supply of clean energy called ketones, even while you sleep. This is the secret to getting rid of those 3 a.m. cortisol spikes that wake you up and tell your body to store fat right around your middle. This metabolic shift is the key to unlocking a high-performance life, free from afternoon crashes and cravings. Your body will become a 24/7 fat-burning machine, leading to incredible changes in your energy and physique. So, how do we fix this broken metabolism? One of the most powerful tools is strategic meal timing. Think of it as giving your digestive system a much-needed vacation. By creating a fasting window, that period between your last meal of the day and your first meal the next morning, you allow your insulin levels to drop. This is crucial. When insulin is low, it's like giving your body a green light to start burning stored fat, especially that dangerous visceral fat around your organs. This is also when your body's cellular cleanup crew, a process called autophagy, gets to work, repairing your cells and boosting your energy factories. This is why when you eat is often more important than how much you eat. Shifting your meals earlier in the day aligns with your natural body clock, making weight loss feel easier and dramatically improving your sleep. As you get your meal timing right and focus on nutrient-dense foods, you'll notice something amazing happens to your mind. The gut-brain connection is incredibly powerful. When your insulin and cortisol are balanced, your mood stabilizes, anxiety fades, and your brain feels sharp. That 3 a.m. anxiety is often just your brain screaming for energy. When you provide a stable fuel source, a sense of calm and resilience takes over. This mental clarity is a game changer. It helps you stay committed to your goals and make better choices in every aspect of your life. Boosting your metabolism isn't just about your body, it's about unlocking your full potential. You're not just losing weight, you're building a life of empowerment. The benefits of this metabolic reset go way beyond what you see on the scale. By balancing your hormones, you are literally slowing down the aging process at a cellular level. Chronic high insulin and nighttime cortisol are major drivers of premature aging and chronic disease. Taking control of those 3 a.m. wake-ups protects your heart, your brain, and your overall longevity. This is what healthy weight loss truly looks like. It's about building a strong, resilient body that can thrive. As you continue with these strategies, your body will naturally find its ideal weight. Those stubborn fat pockets will start to disappear because you're finally working with your biology, not against it. No more willpower struggles or extreme deprivation. Ultimately, this journey will transform you, inside and out. You'll stop seeing your body as a problem and start seeing it as a powerful system that just needs the right signals. Say goodbye to those 3 a.m. wake-up calls and hello to deep, restorative sleep that leaves you energized. This newfound vitality will fuel your workouts, helping you shed abdominal fat and build lean muscle. You'll break the cycle of exhaustion and weight gain and replace it with a cycle of rest and vitality. Every choice you make about your food, your light exposure, your stress is a step toward the person you want to become. You're not just aiming for a quick fix, you're building a foundation for a lifetime of health. You have all the tools you need to reset your cortisol, fix your sleep, and reclaim your body. It all starts now, by listening to the signals your body has been sending all along. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more tips on how to build a healthier, more vibrant you. There's a natural solution to speed up your metabolism, control cravings, and support your weight loss journey naturally and effectively. Click the link in the first pinned comment to start transforming your body. If you want to truly transform your body and learn how to lose belly fat healthily, don't stop here. In the next video, I'll share practical strategies and little-known secrets to boost your metabolism and keep the weight off for good. Click now and discover how to take your weight loss to the next level.